Sorry, I was not prepared for you guys. Guys, I've not been on TV for the last 18 months, so I've lost my bearings. One second. Guys, do I have a mic on? It's on. Okay. Great. Guys, give me a minute. Just give me a second or two to settle down. It's like, you know, that great Pakistani cricket legend Imran Khan coming out of retirement to win the 92 World Cup. Oh, sorry. I've just been informed by the producer that we are not allowed to talk about Pakistan. It's the P word. And we cannot talk about religion, the R word. Also, LGBTQ. So the L word, the G word, the B word, the T word, and the Q word. Okay? I'll get it all down correctly, folks. This will take some time. Just be patient. Bear with me. How do I put this? The LOC is a little flexible here. LOC bhi nahi. We can't use LOC in a flippant manner. Okay, got it. Worse than my marriage. Okay, TV's changed, but let's not lose heart. This is only the first episode. Losing heart we'll keep for Mohit. Which episode? Episode 4. Episode 5 for losing heart. Oh, now I can tell from your excited voices and raised hands and faces, not to mention informal dress, that you want to know the genre of the show. Now see, it was initially political satire. Then we got cold feet and made it social satire. Then we thought, let's make it, because of a low budget, the Garibo Ka Kapil Sharma show. But legal shot that down, you can't use this, you can't use that. So we finally decided to go for the genre known as historical perspective from unreliable sources, or hapus. Or I like to call it with a Konkani slant, hapus. The aim of the show is not to educate, not to liberate, not to bring about change or to help humanity. It's just to have you pass time when you're on the toilet or when your in-laws are visiting. So as you can see, it's a very well-defined role. Okay, good to go? Still watching? Still watching? Okay, wow, I can't believe it. That's great. That's a positive start. In the words of the great Anu Kapoor, start. So what's going on around the world? Well, that's a very large area. And when I say around the world, 80% of the show will be confined to news from Malabar Hill and Walkeshwar. Okay? What's the CM up to, which lane has parking available, and where can a male in Malabar Hill get a good manicure and pedicure? Okay, this is serious news I've just got in. I'm pretending to just get in because it's not even been fixed properly in my ear, so I can't hear anyone. Donald Trump has gone ahead with his tariff hike, but India's prepared to hit back strongly. You see, next time the Donald visits India, we will make sure that his face is on the poster and it's smaller than our PM's. What? Oh, I see. Oh, we already did that the last time. Oh, it's done. Okay, that was in the last visit. That's fine. We'll just move on. Can we make it even smaller? We'll try to make it even smaller. Okay, now just to explain to the children watching as to why tariffs are happening in the first place, it's like this. United States of America doesn't want us to buy Russian oil. Russia doesn't want us to buy US anything. And Pakistan doesn't want us to buy ICC tournaments. Oh, sorry, my fault, won't happen again, the P word. Guys, we discussed this. Please tell me, this is a to and fro situation. You can write to us or text us. Within a week, I'll be able to reply. Anyway, you know we can hit back at Trump, and there's a way to do that. He's got real estate in Pune, Gurugram, Hyderabad, Noida, Bengaluru, and Mumbai. On hearing this, Sharad Pawar allegedly said, kuch nahi hai. Allegedly. Sorry, I digress. Since Trump has all this real estate coming up across India, we just have to release the Indian system on him, licenses, permissions, bureaucratic red tape, changes in law, bylaws, unforeseen tax slabs, not to mention religious holidays, criminal FIRs, and Indian festivals. Trump won't survive that, no chance. For example, sorry sir, Ganpati today, no one's coming to work. You build it on yourself. Here, take the hammer, take the nail. If they use hammer and nails for buildings, I don't know. By the way, the US has told us that they're spending $806 million this year on fertilizer imports from Russia, a jump of 21% from last year. So they're really doing well with trade with Russia. So Trump's buying more from Russia, but wants India to buy less from Russia. That's like insisting your wife stay monogamous, while you yourself are allowed 3 girlfriends. Oh, guys, I'm getting a lot of support here. For that last remark. Men, I tell you, cheers. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's move on. One of our most loved festivals, along with the IPL, of course, is Ganpati. And it's sometimes 10, sometimes 11 days of festive fun and camaraderie. The IPL is 60 days of festive fun and finally transferred. Basically, in the IPL, you skip teams, But in Ganpati, it's one big giant team. Speaking of giant, let's meet Madhav Bhau Mahale, professional pandal presenter, to discuss the festival. Hello, sir. Madhav Bhau.
अरे से कसं काय and it's Madhav Bhau, the two rhyme, you know, say धाव भाव, get it, धाव भाव.
Yeah. Madhav Bhau. Dhau Bhau. I'm getting it.
धाव भाव, much better. Now one more thing, Cyrus Bhau.
Yes, Madhav Bhau.
Now I will talk in Marathi or English. तुला समजतं ना Cyrus Bhau?
मला माहिती मोहित भाऊ.
No हिंदी, बिल्कुल नहीं.
But आपने हिंदी में कहा.
अरे that's for the Hindi speaking viewers to understand that in Maharashtra we will not tolerate Hindi. Hindi नहीं पाहिजे.
Okay, good. We've established all this. Let's move on though.
Listen to me, Cyrus Bhau. This is your first episode now.
Yes, first episode.
So I am saying all this for your first episode viewers. Second episode will be much less. So there is no point, no?
Right.
Okay. Chalo, ask me. I am very busy.
But chalo is Hindi word.
Chal na.
I mean, you just said no Hindi, you said chalo. Okay, anyway, let's just move on. Tell us your function as professional pandal presenter, Madhav Bhau.
Yes, I am Chief PPP. My main job is to make sure that the platform is strong enough to carry the weight of
Ganpati, obviously.
No, of the VIPs. Today's VIPs are bigger than the Ganpatis sometime.
But sir, you yourself are...
Hey, तुला दिसतं की नाही बरोबर, huh? Cyrus Bhau, don't do that shaming, fat shaming. By the way, I have lost 22 kilos. You should see my Aadhaar card picture. You will just... Should I show it to you? Huh?
No, Noko. Let's talk about your role on Immersion Day. I want to talk about the festival. What exactly is your role, sir?
My main job is to negotiate the speed of the procession.
Because of getting stuck in traffic, the bad roads, the wet roads, Chopati Beach, etc., right?
Arey Baba, no. I have to constantly stop the procession because the VIP may be running late and we need the guest of honor before the immersion.
But I thought Ganpati would be the guest of honor. I mean, honestly.
It's complicated. One second. Message.
What happened? What's happening there?
Emergency. Our VIP guest of honor, Bollywood star, has sprained his ankle playing with his ex-wife's stepson. So he has cancelled now.
Oh, how sad. Now what are you going to do, yaar?
Give me 1 second. Hello? Arvind? Shall we replace the VIP with this Cyrus Broacha? He was in Bakra, Big Boss. I think so he was in Cyrus Circus. What? Never heard of him? Cyrus Babu, I have to go. There is emergency. Yeah.
There's no need to rub it in like that. That's fine. It's okay. It's a new show. We're trying to reinvent ourselves. Time lagega isme. Everyone doesn't become John Abraham overnight. It takes a weekend or two. Anyway, it's time for our brand new, even newer segment, The Nation Doesn't Need to Know. What's that about? Basically, I talk to very important people about the topics of the week, and the discussion should never be held in public. Let's take a look. Yep, The Nation Doesn't Need to Know. Dedicated to one of the great inventors of news that we don't know about anymore. No names on this show, guys. No names on this show. This show is beyond libel. We just talk. With me today, we've got the elegant Ayushi Amin, who speaks perfect Sanskrit. And in this show, we'll only use that. You're also a social commentator. That's why you're here. I've told everybody that people who come on this segment are the most erudite, intelligent, sophisticated, the minds of the future in a sense, the visionaries.
Should I leave?
Concerned citizen.
No. We can always cut paste it later and make it look good. So don't worry. As my wife told me at the pictures of the wedding when they came out, oof, that was terrible. Couldn't tell the cake from me. But
they didn't have Photoshop at that time. You couldn't have done it back then.
Ageism. Get out of the show. But we also have young Masoom. We must also mention him.
He's 30 young.
30?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. I feel like spitting, but this is a family show. I don't want to hear that number. I hate that. I hate when people say I'm having my 23rd birthday.
Why?
You know, that's 31 years younger than me. The pain I feel immediately is horrible, really. But Masoom, what's your surname?
Rajwani.
You should say that, no?
Yeah.
Because I know Ayushi a little better.
Dude, I can change. I can make it Sharma, whatever works.
You want to be Sharma?
Yeah.
Whatever works
Do you
for
want to
this
get into
show.
quota, is it? That's Brahmin
not
quota.
Sharma. I think that's something
That's a
else.
tougher quota to find. But let's start with that. We're all Mumbaikars here. One of us is Chembur, two of us are South Mumbai, where we felt actually, that's not fair to say the effects were in South Mumbai, but everywhere. Work into standstill, trains and things like that. So everyone was disrupted. Life was disrupted. We were paralyzed in Mumbai. Delhi, if you're listening, we need more city in Mumbai. Please help us. But what do you take, both of you all, on the massive Maratha Morcha for
Very
5 days?
civilized.
Oh, so you're pro.
Sorry?
I'm kind of pro. Man, if there were 40,000 people, they were very peaceful.
So your point is that in all this, you look at the positives. That 40,000 people, there wasn't major crime. But there was a loss.
But there was, as we discussed, severe hooliganism, which is pretty bad as
What
well.
did-
I feel that's how you corner the government.
But don't you think this has also
is he
set a
speaking from
slightly...
experience? I'm getting worried.
No, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but I genuinely want to know, a little bit separate for this, but don't you think this has set like a very weird precedent?
Or a
that
high bar, if you like.
Yeah, but if you decide to really want something, basically, if you can mobilize enough people, you can just get it.
Like, for example, if you want the bar timings to be extended till 4 in the
That's
morning.
literally what every WhatsApp group is talking about in South Bombay, by the way.
Could we?
It's just
could
that we can't bring ourselves to stand outside
Yeah,
for 5
in the-
days.
It's raining.
And like not
it's hot.
eat. It's hot.
No umbrellas allowed. You can't have a chokra holding it at the back. Looks bad. All
For
that.
us, it's more like intermittent fasting is 16 hours is
Yeah.
as much as we can get away
No, I get your
with,
pain. As a
but
lobby,
I
you're
can't.
allowed to have. Why should it be elitist? You're allowed as a lobby to have your problems. You're saying extend the bar timings.
Sure, but you can work around it.
How?
You can just bribe your way through.
Oh, excellent. A true Hindustani.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying if you want to get anything really, like this is kind of an example of how a bill becomes a law. You just kind of take over half the city for 5 days.
But will
and
it really
apparently
become a
you get
law,
it.
or is it just stalling tactics? Because there's a lot of grey area in the end. The mandate that came out was a compromise. 5 or 6 demands out of 8 or 9 were done. And there's a
6
lot,
out of 8 or
6
something.
out of
So
8,
he's saying
yeah,
that it's a victory and he's had his juice and things like
But
that.
poor fellow, he didn't eat for 5 days. In fact, and please don't attack me for this, I heard a rumor. The first word Jarange sir said after this thing ended was Chinese.
I don't have a word in
I
my
mean,
mouth.
Yeah,
look, I mean, guys, you try not eating for a day. That's the only thing on your mind.
Excuse
will
me,
be-
I'm on a wedding diet. I haven't eaten in like months.
Really?
And nobody's given me anything in
Wow.
return. Like, I've not gotten any reservations.
What would you
I've not
like?
gotten
What's it,
any
quickly, you digress,
freebies.
but tell us, what is this wedding diet? So when you're about to get married, I've heard of this. Women start going into a sort of mad...
You kind of have to. You're not allowed to be, larger than a
Largish.
certain size. It's kind of just the way it
Is
works.
it just women or
Men also now, you're right, men also.
Men should, but they
I
don't.
got married in 5 minutes. She was medicated severely, and we just quickly got married. The witness was Kunal, who was also unconscious. So, just that's it. It was done. Done in a second, in a heartbeat. But let's get back to our issue at hand. So, what is your experience? Because we were right there. I mean, I saw all of these guys walking around. They weren't rude or mean to me at any point.
Yeah, that's true.
One shouted "Big Boss," which I'll keep in my heart forever. And then they couldn't, in Marathi, they were whispering to each other, but who is he actually? And they couldn't figure it out.
But I think there was genuinely... Look, it's hard to criticize someone who's standing up for like a belief that you're not willing to get behind, right? Like
Yes.
that's
Yes.
really
No,
hard
Look,
to sit
no one's
here and be like,
criticizing issues. Let's
I'm
be
talking
clear here as a
about
lawyer.
the strain on city resources.
Correct. And whether protests should be allowed in a sense in South Mumbai, because every time it happens, there's nothing we
Because
can
the
do.
city shuts down.
Yeah.
You weren't able. We couldn't do work properly in like Friday through Monday. It was hard.
Ayushi, we have trader friends, you and me, who have lost a lot of money on the weekend. It's Ganpati weekend.
That's
so there's
true.
a huge amount of
But
loss
I
to the
think he planned
exchequer.
it, right? It's Ganpati, it's this, it's
100%.
just
It's
like...
the festive season, Baba.
Because
There's a
that's
lot
how
of...
you protest. I am 100%.
You
pro
cripple the
this
economy more than
Yes,
anything else.
yes.
Bro, you sound like Karl Marx.
But
You're
here's-
Yes,
like a
I'm
guy-
wondering, like, are
he
we...
looks like a guy who knows everything.
Were you there in the protest?
Were you Russian?
Here's the thing, man. If you lose out on work for 5 days by people who don't get work throughout the year, I don't think
I
that's that
know,
bad.
you're making me look really bad on TV.
Wow.
I
It's that-
get
His
it.
inner communist has come out, bro. Let's tap this right now.
But there was just a lot of like, just
So yeah, the civic
chilling
strife.
that was happening on the street.
Ayushi, let's talk about civic strife. Let's leave issues aside, okay? Everybody's issue is
That's what I
valid.
mean, yeah, the
The civic
issue is
strife.
different.
I'm talking about, peeing on the road. Look, we work out in the morning right there. I won't mention areas and all, where these guys were on the road with a baja playing
yeah.
Marathi folk songs. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that because you want music in the morning. But they're peeing and brushing their teeth. They're having baths with, I don't know where the water comes from. And by the way, there's some sponsorship involved because there were food
100%.
packets, there was Coke, there was
They-
water in proper
No,
bottle.
they set up medical tents because obviously they're not used to certain of like the water levels of the
Yeah.
food of the city, which there were
Yeah.
medical tents set up.
It's almost
and
like a
everything.
Miss India now. Everything is like organized
There was a
properly.
certain amount of pageantry involved,
Can
for
I
sure.
couldn't resist.
Can I bring my communism over here?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
is the urinating and
Well, see,
shitting and all not a problem when it happens on a daily basis? People are spitting gutka
true,
left, right, and
true,
center.
but exactly when it happens,
And that's never an issue.
good point. So when it happens on
Because
the
those-
rich man's doorstep, which is South Mumbai, it is in a sense. Then
If you look at the local train track, it's just red all the time. And
okay,
that's
I'll
not
explain.
an issue.
ट्रेन क्या है ना? अब लोकल लोग जो यहाँ पे रहते हैं ना, वो
There's
ट्रेन में
trains
बैठ
here?
जाता है और फिर आगे आगे जाते हैं.
That's so
उस पॉइंट
cool.
पे संदास और सुसु जैसे
Sides
ऐसा
पे
तस्वीर
होता
मिलते
है.
हैं आपको. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Please tell
I
us.
don't
But
know.
it's on the Western Express Highway as well, right? The divider is just red because of
Yes,
all the truck
yes,
drivers
yes,
and
yes.
I mean that's where I'm.
It's also action
seeing it.
replay because you see it more than once, no? So you see one, then you see the other, and also
Dude, it's like deja vu. You don't know if you have crossed that
yeah,
place or not.
yeah. Hey, Chandu! Oh, sorry,
You're in a
sorry.
loop.
Perhaps not the right time. Yeah.
But it's done now. I think peacefully everyone's exiting.
No, just the last thing on the subject, we'll talk about other things quickly.
Because
So-
I'm scared of the communists.
I know, let
now.
the communists speak. We want, this is democracy. People should have their opinions. But very quickly, what do you think about protesting? Because isn't there another way in the digital age that we can do this? I mean, isn't there a way where you can probably make more points on Insta? You don't have to do all this, which is where you get a lot of,
But they
let's say,
were.
bad words and nobody wants to support you because they're irritated and upset.
But I think this was on media as well as it was in real
It
life.
wasn't.
There were
Because
selfies. I saw a lot of
A lot of
selfies.
it was coming to us via the media. You were seeing
Yes.
all the funny clickbaity videos of the dancing and the showering and the kabaddi and all that's happening, which humorous as it is, sitting inside.
Although,
You're
let me
seeing
just
like
say
that.
about the kabaddi and all, you have to take a break from, being a revolutionary.
Correct.
You can't just, no one is a 24-hour, 7 days.
Protest means you block the road. What
Correct.
you do after blocking the road is
You could
तो
shower.
मेरा बाप बन गया, sir.
in the
I want to
road,
learn more
that's
from you.
fine.
It's, what a mind, yeah.
but
What
you
a
have
family.
to take a break.
You can stop a school bus and say, "Can we get water from young girls
Yeah.
on the school bus?"
Also, just
That's fine.
for the next protest, if you have to urinate on a road or highway, do it facing the other way. I learned this
at
from.
least the roads get
No,
clean.
sir, at least you don't have to see you. Because, we just discussed
Yeah, the
this.
thing is, they were enjoying the windward, seaward breeze on Marine
And
Drive
I
as
got to
well.
tell you, I've not been in the older revolutions around the world, Russia, etc., Paris, France, and all that. But I thought this one, because of the electronic age and digital age, the use of the phone in between, taking the selfies, get out of the moment, take a shot, and go back in the moment.
But it's part of it. It's how
Yeah.
you spread the word and make it even more like viral and like.
Yeah.
Outside West Side. I don't know, I'm just saying.
But I think what I've realized is I don't think I have it in me
To be a revolutionary.
Protest.
Yeah.
To protest?
Not for 5 days. I
You
could
know-
do 2.
To repeal the Homosexuality Act, for example, we were all invited to go to August Kranti Maidan in our area again, but it was at 3 in the afternoon. I remember talking to my friend Kunal, we were all for supporting the repealing of this horrible law, but 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the hot sun. And by the way, there's no parking.
August Kranti.
No
Oh,
parking.
you walk it off there. You don't
Yeah,
take your car.
but
What
come
is
on,
it?
bro.
Dude, you can't take your car to a...
I mean, causes are important to
else
all
do
of
you
us,
get
yaar,
there?
but
You take the train, you get off at Grand Road, and then you walk it off to August Kranti.
This seems like a lot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, So as far as causes go, we can support you. but-
Depends I guess it depends on the cause.
CANRC, did you...
I did. Okay, do
Where
not
did you
put
go?
me in a corner
Where
for
did you
that.
go?
I went, I forget, some college in
Oh, that's how much you care.
Car Santa
Okay.
Cruz, something.
Car
like that.
Santa Cruz.
I don't know. I went. I have pictures of proof.
This is the worst
waved the
debate I've ever
flag.
been on.
Yeah.
Because now we're discussing geography of the cause for the next half an hour and figure out where she went.
No, but I did, and I went for the coastal road one. I went all the ones that are like that I could go. I
Alright.
went.
Okay, true. You've touched a chord in my heart. But let's move on to the
I'm
next.
a concerned citizen.
Well, I've got another topic which is very interesting, and I'd like you to talk and me not to. Okay, so this time I'm going to say nothing. So the Prime Minister, our leader, had said, sort of right at the beginning, 2014, that in fact, many of the leaders had to retire because of this age limit. He said 75 is like, how 58, 59 is for the working class here. No statesman should have a position in power at 75.
Right.
You look at no names, like L.K. Advani, etc.,
Yeah.
were pushed out. So, he turned 75 now, this month. What are your thoughts?
He
And
doesn't look a day over 55. That's scary.
you'll get your license for your new company.
His skin is glowing. Samir, I don't want anything else. I need to know his skincare routine. It's just, he's glowing.
There was some news that said he eats mushrooms worth 16,000 rupees
A day?
per kg.
Okay, be very careful what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm a little worried. We'll go right back to the fact that, but should he, if he steps down, which is unlikely, but if he does, should he? And B, who would be the next PM candidate?
Are you seriously asking this on
Well,
TV?
there's a 10. I believe the RSS and other people have been suggesting all this, and so there's a side that
But there
says.
are front runners.
Yeah.
I think. Now I'm worried to say.
You said
Can I?
I'm expecting many names now, which I couldn't think of one.
Yeah.
Well, Fadnavis was up there for a while.
For prime ministership.
He was
Last
talked about a
election
lot. Gadkari was talked about a lot as well.
Okay, that's a possibility.
And though I think
What
right
about
now with
in
this
Uttar
ethanol thing,
Pradesh? There's another famous name. I
No.
don't remember. No.
he doesn't
No.
have national appeal. He has northern
It's the
appeal.
biggest state in the world.
Yeah,
It's bigger than most countries.
Yeah. 22 crore people.
but you need national.
That's our
appeal.
city.
No, it's 2.2 crore.
Oh, 2 crore.
I was like,
We think in millions.
hold
We
my
think in
hand.
are
millions.
my facts that low?
No. We think in millions. It's just a different thing.
So no other name comes to mind.
Well, I know these were front runners still. Recent.
How do you know? They tell you? Or this is just
There's a
what you
different
hear?
paper for South Bombay.
Okay, fair
We get a
enough.
different
Coming to the first question, so what do you think should happen on his 75th birthday?
It's
You
interesting.
celebrate and you move on.
Does he get to finish the
He's a
term at
communist with a
least?
twist, huh?
No.
This is the first commie I've ever heard who suddenly switches to. Okay, we'll
Maybe
leave it
if
there.
he turns 75, he finishes his term though. And then,
He can't finish his term. His term ends in what, 2.5, 3 years. So
Also,
So
by
I'm
then
saying-
he'll be like 78, 79.
no, but I'm saying
what
don't
kind of
kick
Gujarati
him
doesn't
out.
do maths?
No, I'm saying don't kick him out mid-term, right? Just because he turned 75.
that's-
No one's kicking him out. He'll decide this.
Oh,
So
then
according-
he's not leaving.
Also, you have to gracefully leave.
Then he's not leaving.
Also, there's no mention of him leaving. So how can it suddenly happen just a few days away?
I'm pretty sure
from driving?
Vlad, his good friend, showed him how to switch the systems as well, and then you can go from one to the other.
Which friend?
Vlad?
You notice how we've gone quiet.
Your friend, your commie friend.
You want to pick up with the skincare routine? That was the safest way to go.
Honestly, I thought that was the
Yeah,
safest
you
one.
were on a. I felt you were on the right, street as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think he's leaving.
Okay, so we say stay as. Honestly, I'm a little worried if he's not PM, who is? That's a bit scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's think
yeah.
about that. Yeah,
He's like the safe bet.
yeah.
And that's saying
And
something.
we got to protect him against Trump. Trump has been very badly behaved, so I'm feeling a little bit of.
The man's losing it.
Who talks like that?
Him, only him.
I-
There's
I-
that's the answer to
it's
that
so-
question
yeah.
is just him.
Unstatesmanlike. I can't think of anybody in the history of the world. In terms of, if you think of leaders and all that from 500 years ago, even Genghis Khan wasn't that bad. I mean, he slaughtered everyone, but
Disrespectful.
yeah.
And it's not just disrespectful, there's a level of stupidity.
It's the way you
of-
talk, it's the
He
decorum
doesn't
and
answer
the.
any questions.
Yeah, but I think he knows he can get away with it, which is why. Like, I think right now he's just doing it for the kicks
Is
of
it? Is it because he's orange?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a break in this segment or something?
All right. The monsoons receded a little bit. North was very bad for the last month or so, and these are the stories that are coming out there. Now, some people say this is AI, and I have no idea.
I don't think.
I think it was really that bad.
Yeah.
But how can you fall into an open gutter? I mean,
Happens here all
Do
the
you not
time.
yes,
remember
but this is.
Prince?
That's true. That's true. My worry is that when you fall into the gutter, do you land up somewhere else? I mean, because the gutter, connects.
Go somewhere.
I mean,
I don't think it's like a magic, like Alice in Wonderland situation where you tumble down.
it's like you land up in China. You literally go here and then you go, somewhere else, and then you.
Goes to a better city with no potholes.
Oh, you Shanghai. We were going to be Shanghai. It was just a matter of time.
One day, maybe.
Yeah. They didn't give a date. We could still be Shanghai.
Yeah.
At the
Mumbai is
mo-
upgrading.
Yeah, at the moment we're just waiting for that guy, the news of that guy. Look, again, for anyone watching that video, we have no idea if it's authentic or not. So let's be very clear.
Right.
Because the thing is, everybody laughs when we show it to them. No one ever feels bad for that guy. Look at this, she's still laughing.
Dude, here's the thing. Depends on
because-
who's following.
Yeah, but come on, he's some
See,
normal.
that guy is.
There's no human touch to it, so we don't know who he is. Let's just call him Raju.
But if you come to know a politician has fallen, will you still feel as
I
bad?
believe there's
there
one
is
like
a
that.
video of him. He's trying to help with the well, and then he falls into
Yeah, I saw
it.
that. I think in
It's
MP or something.
Very
Yeah,
satisfying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very satisfying.
Why did
As
you?
a video.
But why you attacking the poor politician? What has he done wrong? He's trying to help with the well.
That's true. We started this by saying we want to be Rajya Sabha candidates.
Yeah.
So
Also, we don't know if he's the one who made that road. Like, is
bad.
he
Is
accused?
he? Yeah.
As in his,
sorry, is
in his
this-
government, the civic construction
Yes,
app, the PWD issue.
So you've asked us to come here and take responsibility for our horrible thoughts and be like, oh, we should be better people.
I don't think we should just do politician bashing. What if he's a lovely guy who, feeds animals and looks after children and, helps the poor? They're also occasionally...
Sorry, what?
No, you're right. What am I
I don't know,
talking
what are you
about?
describing?
I'm crazy. I should go to the pothole myself, man. With these weird thoughts. It's a diet I'm on.
Which
This wedding
politician
diet.
is
No, you're right.
pro-dog?
Don't. There's no need. You've destroyed me completely. I have nowhere to go. But there's one last story we want to do, which is International Dog Day.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we've had all that horrible stuff happening in Delhi, etc., etc. And
Was this
hopefully-
something that really upset you? The Delhi.
Well, I was willing
Supreme
to go
Court
for
rule?
marches for dogs, but I don't want to get into it. Yeah,
You're
of
a dog
course.
person, right?
I'm a dog. I'm 80% Rottweiler,
Are you a dog person?
20% Pomeranian.
I like them, and I'm.
You like them from a distance.
No. I love dogs. I really want a dog. We've never been allowed to have one in
First,
the
get
house.
your husband, see how that works out, then we'll work on the pet. All right.
He's very well trained.
Does he shake hands?
Yes, if
Does
you
he
ask
fetch?
nicely.
Play dead.
I'll tell you, he'll be begging soon. Yeah, just kidding. All
But
right.
you went for the protest for that in Bombay?
Well, I've supported as much as I could, but again, the heat was too much.
See?
Yeah. No, I couldn't.
This
I
is
couldn't.
why
There are reasons
we
why.
never really progressed.
No, that's not
too
fair.
much.
That's not fair.
We don't have the gumption.
That's not correct. But in any case, at the moment, things are sort of stalled, and let's see if it works out properly. But International Dogs Day is not about desi doggies suffering. It's about just dogs in general. And these days that they have, like Rose Day, Toffee Day,
There's a dog day.
there's now a Dog Day. There'll soon be a Gorilla Day.
Do
I don't
you
know.
gift dogs? What do you do on dogs?
No, you're supposed to be really nice to your dog. It's like your International Mom's Day. You're supposed to be nice to your mom or
But do
whatever.
they
For
know
one
that
day.
it's their day?
No, at the moment, most of them in Delhi, they have no idea, for example.
It's like how Mother's Day.
But why are you asking me to answer for the dogs?
I don't know, you seem like a really good
A
representation
dog
of the
whisperer.
community.
Like how you guys know politicians and you're a politician whisperer, so you can look into the mind of the person in the pot who fell in the well.
I do feel like maybe you could answer for dogs.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm just putting it out there. What would you like as an international day? We've had all these things, dogs being one thing, but coffee, tea, all, rose.
Or just pick anything for
It's
a
all
day.
there. These are all true examples I've given you. I don't know who does this, but everybody talks about it like it's a day and there's a date attached to it. And people, your International Women's Day has gone down the tube because it's inundated with all the other days. Coffee, tea, rose, dog,
International
cat.
Women's Day is just like another HR activity. It's just so F-all as they don't
We
do
just have to shut up and
anything.
hear this. We can't.
Right.
We don't want it. Because when we have it, we get a news of when is International Men's Day and you're like, oh, you've got to be absolutely kidding me. Leave me alone.
The way I look at it, International Women's Day is a bit of a paradox because the moment you say international, Indian men get very excited. Oh, foreign girls. It's not that. It's just the whole world of women, right? Am I right?
No.
Let me ask the communist. But there's
I
no
have
gender
clue.
in his
I
movement.
just got distracted. I remember my friend was talking to someone and the girl said, wouldn't you wish me Women's Day today?
Huh.
And he replied saying that every day is Women's Day if you have been raised well.
Wow.
See, he's
Are you
single,
quoting
right?
Lenin or Marx?
Hey, your
He'll
friend's
remain
single,
single.
he's going to remain
Yeah,
single
he'll
for a
remain
One sec,
while.
he's quoting Lenin or Marx. Let's find out because everything comes from his two sources, which are very strong.
Actually, in my this performative guy aspect is almost as bad as the real abuser kind because it's like you don't really know which one
Yeah.
you're trusting.
Is
at
there
this
an
point.
International Men's Day now that you bring it up?
100%.
Yeah, there is. Because you guys wanted that. Every day is your day. But you wanted
When I
one
was
as
young,
well.
Friday night was International Men's Day.
But what's a day
Leading to
mean?
International Women's Day.
But what's the
And
day?
sometimes we remain with the Men's Day because we didn't meet the Women's Day, but life was different
What's
in the 90s.
the day you want to celebrate?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to celebrate a day which is like no relatives day. Where you suddenly...
As if you're seeing relatives every day.
Yeah, but I find that it's not me specifically, but everywhere I go, there's just too many people in a family. And just, can you imagine if they just disappear for a little while and it's just no relatives day?
Oh, I have a day.
What is it?
I want an international stay indoors day. Like nobody go outside. Everyone just stay
called the
in
pandemic.
your house. Yes,
Yeah,
I
Ayushi.
missed it.
also,
I missed it. I
what's
miss it.
the fun if you can't go out? Like everyone should stay in, you should be able to go out.
I want a baby pandemic, not with the health thing. I just want a little bit of it back.
It's a wrong phrase, no?
No, don't you miss the quiet of the
Yeah, I do.
pandemic a
I
little
do.
bit? Just
I do.
like the slow down
I miss the
pace
building
of
uncle
life?
shouting. You know the Mumbai noises? because you're walking without a
That
mask.
makes me feel unsafe.
I miss that so much.
That makes me
No,
feel
for girls,
unsafe.
it's more like,
That's
That
worse.
never like.
how would you catcall when you were younger?
I don't know what that.
God, don't lie. We've done it together.
Oh, wow.
All right, we have to end it here. You guys have bored me to death. But what a wonderful conversation we've had. This whole section is just to, look threadbare into society and look at issues and, glean some comfort from it. And I think he's been very good, Ayush.
You called us for that? A communist and an out-of-touch crazy person?
Well, generally we go to Leopold Cafe and whoever's there. This is like that. So, yeah, this was
fair
good.
enough.
This was good. But as we say bye, I just want to ask, what's with the earring?
This.
Well,
I
yes.
always had it.
There's two.
There are two.
No, it's one which.
Oh, fashion.
Wow.
It's not fashion.
It's like International Men's Day and International Women's Day.
It's
It's like
both.
two parts to the same thing.
I
Masoom's an ally.
Ayushi and Masoom. Names normally you won't associate with human beings, but it is what it is. Okay, as mentioned, it's called Newscaustic. Not my idea. We had 13 4-year-olds who came up with this thing. They sat together in a room until their parents picked them up late from school. But here's some more unverified news reports. Unverified. PM Modi, that's verified, was in Japan last week for a 2-day visit to bolster ties and trade. The two leaders discussed some common interests such as music, poetry, food, and then they both bonded on appropriate adjectives for Donald Trump in their respective languages, Concha dikra, Gail, gang. It's my little attempt at Gujarati galis, which should not be mentioned. Vegetarian, pure vegetarian show. I swear by God, this is a pure vegetarian show. There will be no insulting, abusing, or criticizing. I mean, very little. Okay, let's move on. Led by Manoj Jharange, picture please. The Maratha Mocha was in Mumbai last Friday, from Friday to Tuesday, Wednesday almost. The issue is over the Maratha quota, which they feel is woefully inadequate vis-a-vis higher education, jobs, that kind of thing. Now, at the moment, they've reached a compromise, which may be the desired goal, but the indirect goal of causing traffic jams, civic inconvenience, and stress and strife throughout South Mumbai has been achieved. I request our producer to play some victorious, triumphant music at this point. Of course, the big question, a concern for all Andolans, not just this one, remains, and that is, listen to me, if lakhs of people converge on Azad Maidan or Shivaji Park in Mumbai, from outside Mumbai, Maharashtra, Gujarat, wherever, where do they go to the toilet? The other problem in Mumbai is BJP is wearing saffron. Now hear me, Shiv Sena 1 is also wearing saffron. Shiv Sena 2, saffron. NCP Part 2, also saffron. Maratha Mocha, saffron. So how the hell are we going to tell who's who? Okay, so let's go live now to our special investigative reporter, Jayesh Kumar, or JK, 27 years as a newscaster without a hike. JK, what's your breaking news?
Look, I am at the site where a man has just died of a heart attack after getting a bill for 25 lakhs on his food order at a hotel Asia Light.
What are you saying, sir? 25 lakh bill? JK? Oh, you're joking. Acha, you're joking.
JK, by the way.
I mean, two things come to mind. One is he really dead? And two, how badly dressed are people in South Mumbai? Please go on, please go on.
No. JK is my name. Cameraman will just show the shot of the guy who has that. Thoda niche. See, it's connected to the Maratha Andolan. This man, Mr. Vijaykar, just placed an order for paneer tikka masala and 1 paratha. As he said, ek paratha.
Yes.
The agitators behind completed their slogans. So he said, ek paratha, and the mob said, lakh maratha. Asia Light waiter heard, lakh paratha. Ek paratha, lakh paratha.
Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. So 25 lakh bill.
Yes, I checked the order. These are nice butter parathas. 25 rupees each. Poor guy. He's gone, but.
Cholesterol bhi ek cheez hai. 1 minute. Hang on. Are you eating a paratha here?
What to do? Why waste them? He has ordered it already. Thoda paneer tikka hai kya aur?
What? Okay, all right. I mean, that's unbelievable. Obviously, a man who lives and swears by carbohydrates, as far as we are concerned. Okay, we shouldn't say that. Listen, this is a very, as I said, vegetarian joke. Only herbs and salad. Here's some more news from the world of sport and violence. Ex-Australian captain Michael Clarke's podcast Beyond 23, Lalit Modi released footage of the infamous slap by Harbhajan on Srishant. Obviously, Srishant's family and supporters are livid. I mean, years have passed. Bhaji himself was very embarrassed and awkward and upset too. And he may have said, I don't know, we've recorded it, but he may or may not have said it. He said, it's already been aired once. What is the point of this dusra? Now for some Asia Cup news. India beat China 4-3 in their opening match last Friday. Don't look so surprised. Asia Cup is also a hockey tournament. Enough cricket. National game kya hai, brother? But let's pause and digest what I just said. Forget hockey. India beat China! Yay! That's good news, here. Forget tariffs. China. Finally, we have 1-0. Okay, speaking of sport, here's the latest from the big boss house. Fooled you? Of course not. Come on, Newscaustic is a very low show, but not that low. At least not yet, maybe by episode 6. Moving on, 2025 US Open. Well, it is the US Open this weekend. I think the show is also live this weekend. And as far as India is concerned, it's more like a US close because of Donald Trump and his tariffs. But let's talk US Open, let's talk sport. It's a very interesting stage, the last stage of the US Open. But it looks like not too many Indians have been able to participate in the US Open 2025. To find out more, let's go and meet coach of the Indian Davis Cup D squad. Not A, not B, not C, D. Coach Ajay Amritraj. So there's Vijay, Ashok, Anand. I don't know who this guy is. Ajay Amritraj. Ajay ji.
Yes, Cyrus, let me assure you that Indians are not participating in 2025's US Open. It's not a tennis issue.
Really? Not so much a tennis issue, then what issue is it?
It's a very complex, complicated and intricate issue.
Complex, complicated, intricate issue.
Actually, cancel all that. Let's call it what it is actually, a naughty issue.
It's a naughty as in mischievous issue.
No. Naughty with a K.
How can you be naughty with a K?
K-N-O-T-T-Y. Kanoti.
Oh, Kanoti, like Connaught Place, Kanoti. Okay, I get it. God, India is such a funny country when you think about language. Yeah, go on.
Yes, that's what I said, naughty.
Naughty, yes, naughty.
Yes, naughty, I said.
Yes, we're saying the same thing, naughty. Okay, so explain this naughty with an issue, please.
See, Rohan Bopanna was there in the men's doubles. However, his partner, Matthew Yebden, is Australian.
So
that's a half Indian participation, as 50% of the team India and 50% Australia. See, naughty issue.
Okay, all right. I don't understand exactly. Very complicated. I don't know. Maybe I see your point.
To make it clearer for you tennis-loving public, let me use a tennis phrase.
Go on.
You could, in tennis terms, call this a deuce, since both have equal equity. Do you get my point? Both having equal equity, the deuce, 40-40.
Brother, I'm struggling with all your points at the moment. Looks like you're serving for the match and I'm not even there.
Thank you. Well put, Cyrus.
Well, one sec. I've just been warned by my producer that your information is all wrong. You're talking about the 2024 US Open.
Exactly. Of course.
But I want to know about the Indian participation in the present 2025 US Open.
Oh, 2025 US Open. That's a very simple issue, not a natty issue at all.
Really? So why were there no Indians in this 2025 US Open?
It's simple. Trump is not giving visas to Indians. So how will our tennis players go? By climbing the walls over from Mexico?
Okay, go on.
Don't ask stupid questions, Cyrus. You should know.
You don't call me names, Baba. I mean, look, you're hardly looking like a tennis player from this angle. In fact, it doesn't look like you can touch your toes. Can you touch your toes? Show me. Touch your toes. We'll wait. We don't have enough jokes here. Just touch your toes. He's never going to touch his toes. It's a wet show. We won't do all this. This is wrong. Do not mock people. Never mock people. At least not in the face and on public TV. Let's move on. We've got some interesting information which we hope we can share with you. Completely untrue, of course. The great-grandson of Benito Mussolini, Roman Mussolini, made his Serie A debut this week. He was subbed on in the 82nd minute. And get this, he managed to earn his team a penalty, which was converted into a goal. After his debut, he said, "My ultimate dream is to bring glory to Italy." Isn't that exactly what his grandfather, or rather great-grandfather, said? And see how that turned out? After Japan, PM Modi visited China, where he and Xi Jinping discussed the tariff issue brought about by President Trump. And our PM assured Jinping that the US Supreme Court will stop Trump in his tracks. To which Jinping innocently asked, what is Supreme Court? In fact, what is court? Okay, moving on to the Maratha Morcha, which paralyzed Mumbai. Here are some finer points made by social commentators. Let's take a look. The Maratha Morcha has proven that there is no need for an Aadhaar card for identification. All you have to do simply is to wear a saffron scarf. You can go anywhere. Much more credible. In between the rigorous and sincere fight for reservation, agitators had some time for sport. Take a look. Here they are enjoying kabaddi. Pretty good. And here's a game of cricket. By day 4, they had entered many landmark institutions such as the prestigious Bombay Gymkhana, the Cricket Club of India, and the famous West Side Store. This gave the Maharashtra cabinet a way out because instead of the 10% reservation quota, how about this 10% membership at Bombay Gymkhana, CCI, and of course 10% off on all West Side stores? Compromise, mandoli as we say in this part of India, mandoli. Basically, we now look at news from outside India, and of course this news is based on hearsay, WhatsApp forwards and fake videos. So don't write in. Completely credible sources have told us that Kim Jong-un, voted Humanitarian of the Year, largely by himself, left for China earlier this week. You can judge how bad life in North Korea is when even their leader wants to run away. By the way, Kim Jong-un left Pyongyang by train. Inside were staff caterers, security, that kind of thing, confidants, PAs, and 5 body doubles who will be executed on arrival back in Pyongyang. Why? Don't want to cause confusion back in North Korea. After all, there can only be one Kim Jong-un. He is, Korean accent, the un and only. So this week we had in China Kim Jong-un, Putin, Jinping, and our leader, who as the press calls it, Trump's favorites. UK has seen its warmest summer in 2025, warmest summer since 1884. That is 140 years, which tells you we can actually do maths. The problem is UK does not have air conditioning culture. They're not prepared for heat. In fact, they only have heaters. So, who's the third world country now? All right, people, before we close this episode, stop cheering. Time to look at some emails and texts which are coming in as we speak because this show is live in my mind and they will come in as we speak right here. The first email says, Sir, who are you? And it's written by a guy who works on this show, Mohit Mahale. All jokers everywhere we go, but there's a nice one here. Moving on, this one is from Vijay Shankar. Vijay says, hello, sir. I love your show. Not this one, but MTV Love Line with Malaika. Actually, I like Malaika, not you. Thought I should just say that. Finally, hello, sir. Is that News 9 studio? Can you please come down? I need to park my car. There's no parking. Prakash. We'll work on all this on episode 2. Yeah, we'll try and actually look at it. I'll try to do it like a live segment so it's like spontaneous and I don't know what it is and this is horrible, horrible. Anyway, in the words of Donald Trump, too much. Okay, kindly bear with us. A lot of technical difficulties. Things will change in some time. We'll be able to, figure things out. You and I together. We will grow. It's all about Vikas.
Newscaustic premises.
हाँ. आप कौन है? Who is it?
We are from censor board.
Guys, one second. You're from the censor board?
What is your name?
Okay, good. Was this show acceptable?
Are you Kunal Kamra?
Kunal Kamra? No.
Then Kapil Sharma.
Kapil Sharma? No.
Okay, then are you Samay Raina?
No, of course not.
Then who are you?
Cyrus Broacha.
Oh, Broacha. अभी सुना भी नहीं है. अच्छा, then content is not a problem. No one is watching. कौन है Cyrus Broacha?
It's been very encouraging, the response so far, especially in the end. We'll take it with a pinch of salt and we will go back like the great Gavaskar, face the fast bowling, not worry about the first star. We'll give it to the bowler and we will come back and make sure at the end of the day, India all out, but Gavaskar still batting. That's the metaphor I'm leaving you with. We'll see you next week. I hope you like the show. If you don't call us. We'll call you. Bye-bye.